Father-in-law punched me below the belt, so I bricked his switch. So to start off, I actually have a great relationship with my father-in-law. We have a lot of the same hobbies, actively hang out, and he knows I was the one to do this to him, and he found it hilarious. The situation happened back in December of 2021, me being with my wife's family for the holidays and quickly them all getting drunk. Since I'm usually the DD, I didn't drink since I was going to have to drive out of the middle of Philly. But as the night went on, I was playfully joking around with my wife and her sister arguing something stupid like the best thing to do in a game, and honestly just rage baiting my wife like a good husband. Her father, completely drunk, came over and laughed as I rage baited her and told her, "Here's how you deal with your husband," and punched me in the dick. Obviously, he didn't punch me full force, but I'm sure most guys here know even a light hit can be enough to make you keel over. As the night went on, he even apologized and offered me to punch him back. But I said no. But I was obviously gonna get him back. A month later, Pokemon Legends Arceus came out, and me and her entire family got it. FVIL also getting it and loving the game. But I beat the game much faster than all of them, and having hunted shiny Pokemon for years, carried some of them over. My favorite bring a shiny Giratina I had. Amazingly, before it became public knowledge as far as I knew, I figured out that if specifically a shiny Giratina used Shadow Sneak, it would just crash your whole Switch and force you to have to fully shut it down and restart the device. Cue petty revenge. A little while later, we were all hanging out at sister-in-law house playing Pokemon, and I nonchalantly offered all of them various shiny Pokemon that I hunted through the years, claiming I had a lot. I didn't, but didn't want him being too suspicious, and knowing her tastes, I knew immediately he would love to have a shiny Giratina. So I traded it to him and just waited. Waited long enough that I kinda just forgot. Then months later when we were all hanging out, he was complaining that his Switch kept crashing. He had to restart it, uninstalled and reinstalled all of his games, but it just kept crashing when he was playing Arceus, and no matter what he did, it wouldn't work. So I had asked him, "Oh, is it whenever you used Shadow Sneak with that Giratina I gave you?" He went silent. Then I immediately followed up with, "That's for punching me in the dock in December." He couldn't stop laughing, as he said in his own words, "Oh my God, I wasted real time on that." I respect the long con. It was even funnier when a few days later, articles started popping up for him about that glitch in Arceus well after he found out from me. Everyone in the family agreed it was pretty effing funny.